Live only on The Zone, August 16th, Whyte-Itauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian Whyte, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Itauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. We're in Saudi Arabia. It's the Box Raw Sparring Club. You had to go in there?
I wanted to. They wouldn't let me in. So I was just invited as a guest to watch. It's great that these kids are getting the opportunity to show what they can do in front of everyone.
Some of that sparring's a bit wild, isn't it? It's like doghouse.
It's war mode. You know, I think this is what Turkey likes. You know, people swinging it out to the death. It's entertainment.
It's about 47 degrees at the moment, so we're all right now.
Yeah, it's nice out here. Yeah. First time in the kingdom. I like it.
First time you've been here?
Yeah, first time out here. And I like what I see.
Let's talk about you. Jack Cattrall situation out of your system now?
Yeah, you know, I came there to his backyard. And we thought he was going to do something different. You know, he said that he was going to remind people, and he decided to remind them of what he does each and every time.
What moving forward for you is the plan now then? Obviously, I'm assuming you will fight at least once more this year. So what's the plan?
Yeah, we move on. You know, they don't want the rematch. We move on to bigger and better opportunities. So yeah, I'm straight back in the gym, no holidays, ready to go in that world level and perform.
Is that what you've been categorically told, that the rematch isn't going to happen?
That's all I've seen coming from their side. You know, they haven't. You know, you can say you can talk about fan-friendly stuff, but you know, as a fighter, you know, when a fight ends like that, if you're not, you know, asking for the rematch, then it says everything you need to know.
Do you think this is something that still could get revisited at some point in both your careers?
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, you know, it's it was inconclusive. You know, in a fight that should have been conclusive. I felt very comfortable in the fight, and if they don't want to run it back, then we'll move on to bigger and better opportunity.
Let's talk about your cousin Chris. Obviously, that rematch now is happening. It was a bit touch and go. We wasn't sure what was going on. There's a date there that was put in for September. It's happening in November now. But yeah, they're going to run it back.
Yeah, you know, I think it's obviously they signed for 2 fights. I guess this is just another one. It appears to be the same clauses. Again, you know, I've made my view clear on it. To weaken a man going into the ring. You get away with it once. Chris was a shell of himself. Still got the win convincingly. You know, you take a chance twice. There should be changes to make sure that both fighters are going in there at full health, fully hydrated. All the politics is it's no place for it in the sport.
So I'm assuming there would have been conversations to try and alter some of the clauses and terms from the first fight. So if you want to look at it in Chris's favour or however you want to look at it, but that wasn't the case, and it's happening regardless at the same weight, the rehydration, etc. Are you saying that Chris is doing it but not happy about it?
Well, I'm guessing that when they signed the first 2 fights, the clauses were set out for the 2 fights, so I guess it's a political thing that he can't change it. You know, I'm sure if he could, then he would.
Do you think that Chris Senior will be more involved in the build-up?
I think, you know, I know he wasn't happy last time. He came through and made everyone's day. You know, he fulfilled the storyline. I'm not sure how the storyline this time around will look. I think they've done it. I think everything went perfectly. The fight delivered. All the storylines in the build-up were there. I don't think it can be replicated, but they're going to do it again. I'm not sure to what involvement Senior will have the second time round.
Just the last one from me, Harlem. The main event, Dillian Whyte and Itauma. How do you see this one playing out?
It's an interesting fight. We're all excited to see how far Itauma can go. The potential that he has displayed thus far, he looks like one of the most promising heavyweight fighters we've seen for a long time. And Dillian is an experienced veteran of the game, been out for long periods and showed signs of inactivity when he comes back, and he's done that kind of a few times. So I don't feel like he's got his he hasn't been fighting regularly enough, I would say, but he's got that experience and he's turned up this week in the best shape of his life. I've never seen him in this type of shape, this physique, trimmed up. So he's obviously coming in good form. I'm excited to see it.
Harlem Eubank, much appreciate your time. Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
Say again?
Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
Nothing to add, nothing to add. Ready for the next big step.
We look forward to it. Harlem Eubank, thank you very much for your time.
On the zone, August 16th, Itauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian Whyte, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Itauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.